Hi friends, I am your Karthik Ronagate and this is Kato Tutorials. In this video, we are going to discuss about the Fischer-Indole synthesis, right? So what is this indole? Indole is a aromatic heterocyclic compound. The structure I have written it here, right? So what it is? It contains nitrogen as a heteroatom and it is aromatic. Why it is aromatic? Because it follows Huckel's rule, right? See here, 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. There are 10 pi electrons and it is planar, and all these are in conjugation: double bond, single bond, lone pair, single bond, double bond, single bond, like this all are in conjugation. So all these three conditions are satisfied, so it is satisfying Huckel's rule, right? So it is, since it is having 10 pi electrons, it is aromatic, and here heteroatom is the nitrogen, right? So this is nothing but our indole, right? So this is a Fischer is a scientist who synthesized this indole with some reaction, right? So let me give it that. So Fischer-Indole synthesis. So here what he did, just you see here, it is benzene ring is there, one nitrogen I need. So I will take the starting material, I will take it to be this one. Can I take it like this? NH and NH2. Later I will remove this NH2. How it will be removed out, that we shall see in the reaction, right? So here how many carbons I need? So here 1 2 3 bond. Here I have 5 membered ring, 1 2 3 4 5 membered ring, means 2 more carbon I need. So I need 2 more carbon. So what I will do, I will take CO, I can take here R, here I will take CH2R, right? So this was the starting material. The Fischer started. This Fischer started. So what is this? This is nothing but phenyl hydrazine, right? So he started with phenyl hydrazine and he took like this ketones. Not only ketones, he can also take aldehyde also. Here R, if it is H, then it is aldehyde. We can take it, because if I replace this by both R by H, I will simply get the simple indole, that is this one. It is a 5 membered attached to aromatic ring, and here hydrogen, here one hydrogen will be there, right? Simple indole I will get, right? Instead of taking R, if I take H here, so I can take ketone or aldehyde, right? So how the reaction happens? So this reaction you know, right? Here water molecule will be directly lost, there will be loss of water molecule and I will get this product. This reaction you know, because you have done so many times, right? So what I will get, N double bond, this C, that is attached to R here, and it is connected to CH to R, so CH to R. So this product I will get, right? This reaction you know. If you don't know, let me explain it clearly how this reaction happens. For you it looks very simple, right? If I explain it nicely, you will get it. So instead of writing this benzene ring, I will write simply PH NH NH2, like this I will write, and this NH2 will be having lone pairs and this is also having lone pairs, right? And here I will be having like R CH2 CO R, right? So what happens, this lone pair is there, right? So this lone pair will be involved in resonance like this with this benzene ring, right? So because of which this lone pair will be involved in resonance, so it will be less basic. This nitrogen is less basic because it can't donate this lone pair to any other compound, because as it is involved in resonance, whereas this is more basic because it is not involved in any resonance. So more basic I can call, right? So it is not involved in resonance, it can easily give its lone pair. So what happens, only this lone pair will react to this electrophilic carbon. This carbon is electrophilic because it is directly attached to oxygen, so electron density comes on oxygen, right? I hope you got the answer why only this lone pair reacted. The reason is this lone pair is involved in conjugation, right? So what I will get, I will get this product PH NH, this is NH2, can I write it like this? NHH. Since it is giving lone pair, so nitrogen gets positive charge and it has bonded to this carbon. which now becomes O minus, right? Other thing CH2R remains as it is, and here R remains as it is, right? So nitrogen can't have positive charge as it is electronegative atom. Its electronegativity is how much? Around 3, right? So what it will do, it takes its electron density from this proton, and this H will be removed as H plus. That electron density it will take and become neutral by getting its lone pair, like this, right? So this H plus is there, right? That will be taken by this O minus. O minus gives its electron density, so it will form OH bond like this, right? So this is what the reaction happens, right? So we know that water molecule H2O, OHH, you can write like this, or it is equivalent to H2O. It is a very stable molecule, right? So here at thermodynamic condition and some if reaction is carried out in acidic medium, so what happens, this sigma bond is there, right? So this electron density goes here, this water moves as OH minus, and this H as H plus. H plus, here OH minus, it will form water molecule H2O, right? And here it was sigma bond, now it became double bond. So it is PH, NH. Now this NH is there, but that H also lost, so I got double bond here to this carbon. Here I have R, and here I have CH2R. This is how reaction happens, right? Right, so I got this product. This is nothing but the same thing which I directly wrote. I removed this water molecule. How this water molecule lost, everything you have understood in this step, right? So if I remove directly, I'll get this product. This product is same as this thing. Here pH is nothing but benzene ring, NH, N double bond C, RR. Everything is same. Once you understand this step, so let us continue. How we will get this indole, that is heterocyclic compound. This product, how we will get it, right? So let us continue with that. So till this it is clear, right? So here what it is, we know that C double bond N. And here if you have R like this, so here R, CH2R I have, CH2R. If any such compound is there, this C double bond N, this is called as Schiff base. Schiff base, right? Schiff base. One point. The second point is, to happen this reaction, that is to form this indole, there should be a carbon which contain hydrogen, right? So if you see C double bond O is there, so this carbon is called alpha carbon. For this reaction to happen, there should be alpha hydrogen. First condition is you need this phenyl hydrogen. Phenyl hydrogen you need. Second condition is we need ketone or the aldehyde which contain alpha hydrogen. What is this alpha hydrogen? Alpha hydrogen is a hydrogen present on alpha carbon, which is next to that there should be a ketone group or the aldehyde group, C double bond O. Next carbon is called alpha carbon, this hydrogen is called alpha hydrogen, right? So why we need this alpha hydrogen, that you will understand here, right? So this is what, this is nothing but our Schiff base. Why it is Schiff base? Because C double bond N is there, so it is nothing but Schiff base. So here I need alpha hydrogen. This is the alpha carbon, and this hydrogen we call it as alpha hydrogen. Why we need it? Because see, here this bond is there, right? Sigma bond, that will goes here, and this pi bond comes on nitrogen. So nitrogen gets negative, this proton gets positive. So nitrogen proton will combine and we will get this product. I hope you got it, right? So what happened? Here NH is there. I got again NH here, CH2, CH2R, here R. Initially we had sigma bond, now we got double bond here. And here this pi bond became sigma bond, only single bond, and the electron density came on nitrogen, N minus, and this H plus, they combined forming NH bond, right? I hope you got it. So what it is Schiff base. Schiff base is also called as imine. Imine means C double bond N is imine. This is nothing but enamine. What is this ene? Ene means double bond, which is in conjugation with amine. Amine means this is like this, anything is there, we call it as amine, right? Here NH is there, here we have NH, and here it is attached to carbon, right? So this is amine which is in conjugation, double bond, single bond, lone pair, right? So it is in conjugation, double bond is in conjugation with amine is nothing but enamine. I hope you are getting it, right? So this kind of reaction we call it as tautomerism. What kind of tautomerism? Enamine to imine, imine to enamine tautomerism has happened and we got this product. So here we need this alpha hydrogen. Unless this alpha hydrogen, there is no cyclization happens, right? So alpha hydrogen is there, then we will get double bond here, this pi bond becomes single bond and this kind of reaction happens. This kind of tautomerism we call it as imine to enamine tautomerism, right? So from here we got this step. So this proton should be necessary. Why it is necessary? See here. Next step, what happens? Cyclization happens. Why this cyclization happens? See, because here if you see here double bond is there, right? So here you might have studied about 3,3 sigma tropic reaction. Sigma tropic reaction. What is this 3,3 sigma tropic reaction? See, here if you see the hybridization of nitrogen, it is sp3. If you see the hybridization of this nitrogen, it is again sp3. So sp3 nitrogen or carbon will be number 1, next carbon 2 and this is 3. Similarly, this is sp3, so it should be number 1. Next to it 2, next to it 3. And these carbon if you see, both 2 carbon, 3 carbon, C2 and C3. Similarly here C2 and C3, all are these are sp2. So you should number sp3, either it is nitrogen or carbon. sp3, if it is sp3, we should number 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 and these are sp2 carbons, right? What happens? See, in 3,3 sigma tropic reaction, 1, 1 bond is broken like this and 3,3 bond is formed like this. And this pi bond will shift here, right? So sigma bond became pi bond became sigma bond, and this pi bond became like this, shifting happened. So what happens in sigma tropic reaction? 1, 1 bond breaking happens, bond breaking, and 1, 2 now sigma bond becomes pi bond, sigma bond becomes pi bond, and here 2, 3 pi bond was there, 2, 3 pi bond was there, it became sigma bond. How it became sigma bond? Let me write it here, right? So no need to get confused. What I am telling, just you keep on listening to me. So you may find it a little how much things sir is telling, but as you listen to me, you will get to know. So here we will get like this. So this NN bond was broken, this pi bond here. Next 3, 3 sigma bond is formed, 3, 3 bond is formed here. See, this is 3. At 3 we have R, next to that R, and here we will get double bond NH, right? So this is the reaction will happen, it is happened, right? So what happened? See, nitrogen bond is broken, and here nitrogen carbon double bond, yeah, it is there, and here this pi bond is broken, yes, pi bond is broken, and here 3 bond is found, 3 this is also 3 bond is formed, and next pi bond became sigma bond, and this was sigma bond became pi bond, see a double bond NH. So this is how reaction happens. Later on what happens? So later what happens? See this, if you see this molecule, it is not aromatic. Not aromatic. So aromatization is the drawing step. So what happens? Aromatization, here hydrogen is there, right? So this electron density comes here. As soon as it comes here, it becomes benzene. So aromatic component will become. So this pi bond goes on nitrogen, right? So what we will get? We will get this structure. So I got this benzene back as it is, and here I will be having NH, negative charge on nitrogen, because pi bond came on nitrogen means negative charge it will be there. And here we have other things will be as it is, double bond NH and here R, right? And we know that whenever we have C double bond O or C double bond N like this carbon will be electrophilic because it is attached to doubly bonded attached to electronegative atom like nitrogen, oxygen. Its electronegativity is 3.5, its electronegativity is 3.0. So here C double bond N is there. So this is electrophilic. This negative charge will attach here, right? And this pi bond comes on nitrogen as N minus, right? So where should, let me write it here. I will write it above only, right? Yes, let me rub all those things. I hope you understood. If you feel I am telling little bit fast, do one thing. You pause the video, write with it, right? And again start the video. Or you can watch it twice so that you will get to know, right? So what happened? This was electrophilic carbon, nitrogen having electron rich. So nitrogen carbon bond formation was happening. So what we will get? So other things remains as it is. So see, here I have R, here I have R, and this nitrogen carbon bond formation happened, and from this carbon I have NH. As it took the electron density, it will get minus here, right? So can I write it nicely like this? See here, everything I will keep as it is only, just I am rearranging. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 membered ring, right? So I will rearrange it nicely like this. Now see, it is a 5 membered ring. Next carbon, here we have R, and here we have NH minus, and this carbon R, right? So this is what we will get, right? Both are same only, just I have rearranged so that it should look nicely. Further, this NH is there, right? So this reaction is happening in presence of water. So this negative charge will take proton from this solvent, so it will become neutral, getting NH2. So it took the proton and became NH2. And we know that indole means it is aromatic compound, right? If you see it is not aromatic, see 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 pi electron means anti-aromatic, right? And here no conjugation is there, here no conjugation, so it is non-aromatic. So to make it aromatic, so what happens? So here H is there, right? This H will go as H plus, this NH2 will go as NH2 minus, both will combine, that is loss of ammonia happens. So what happens? See, this electron density comes here, so it will goes as H plus, as I have written. So it will take this electron density with it, so it will go as NH2 minus. So NH2 minus H plus, that is ammonia, and we will get our indole. This is our indole, right? So this is our indole. So nicely we got this indole. So there was loss of ammonia. I can write it here also. If you want to write it here, you can write it by rubbing it. You can write it. So the driving force of this reaction is, see, this ammonia, if you see, it is a gas, right? So it is a gas, so it will be liberated to atmosphere. So whenever there is a liberation of some gas, the entropy of the reaction increases. Delta S will be positive. So from thermodynamic conditions, or we have studied that delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S, right? As delta S becomes more positive, this negative charge will keep on increasing. So as negative charge keeps on increasing, delta G will become negative. So delta G becomes negative means the reaction will be spontaneous. Means without putting much energy, a lot of things, the reaction happens very fastly, very quickly. The reason is entropy increases because of the liberation of gas, that is ammonia. So I hope I have explained it slow, nicely, everything, right? If you feel it is little bit fast to you, you can pause, listen slowly, or you can watch the video 2 times. If you like this video, please share with your friends so that let them also know, right? So this is about Fischer indole synthesis with few examples that also I will explain in the next class. Till then, take care and have a great day.